friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and in today's video I thought I would do a life update. I had a lot of things have happened over the last month or so, a few weeks, like a lot, and thankfully I had a lot of pre-filmed videos so that I wasn't having to film and edit and upload. Because it's just been a lot of things. So I thought I would sit here today, fold some laundry, because I do have to fold some laundry, and then I'm gonna make a show you guys how I make this one treat. I don't know the name of it, I just know how to make it. So if anyone knows the name, like once I share it, of what they actually are called, let me know in the comments below. It's just it was one of my brother's favorites, so I want to make that, and I will get into kind of like the life update. Okay, so on November 26th, my brother ended up in the hospital and was on life support. I don't want to go into too many I don't want to go into any details, to be quite honest. I'm not ready to share any of that. But he did go in the hospital the evening of November 26th and was flown to Edmonton for more testing on December 30th and sadly passed away on December 2nd. And it's been truly devastating for our family. It's been hard. And like I said, I'm not going to get into any details because I don't want to share that on here. But he has passed. And today in this video I am going to make one of his favorite treats, because every time I would make it he loved them and wouldn't share with anyone. He wouldn't share them with anyone. He would eat them all because he loved them so much. So I am going to share that recipe with you guys. But like I said, like, I don't know the name of them. So if anyone does, please let me know, because I don't know the name of it, but I make them. It's something that my mother-in-law makes as well, and he loved them. So I'm gonna make those today because everyone in our family does love them. And yeah, so after I fold this laundry and kind of give you a update on what's been going on, I'm gonna make those treats and share that with you guys. So another update is on my health. Well, it's kind of an update. I don't have all the answers yet. But I did have my angiogram in November, before everything kind of happened with my brother. And actually like right before everything happened with my brother. And something came up on there that I had an ejection fraction or something. One of my ventricles or valves or something along those lines isn't pumping as much blood as it's supposed to be pumping. I think it was something like average is between 50 and 60%, and mine's only pumping at 41%. So my heart specialist is sent me for a ultrasound right away. So in the middle of everything that was going on, we came back from Edmonton and I had to go have this ultrasound done on my heart, because I also need to make sure that I'm doing everything possible for my health as well, because I don't want anything to happen to me as well. So, and I don't know if I've ever mentioned it on this channel, but I do have some type of heart disease. I forget well, I don't forget the name of it, I just know how to spell it, so I will put it up here on the screen for you guys. But I do have some type of heart disease, and so the doctor is kind of watching me closely. I do have high blood pressure and things like that as well, and it is hereditary. My dad has had 3 heart attacks, triple bypass, 3 stents placed. And my grandmother, like his mom, had a heart transplant from her. Like, they all have heart disease. And then also my grandmother's mother has had heart disease as well. So it is hereditary, and thankfully so far I'm the only child of my dad's that has inherited it. So that's one good thing, I guess. Anyways, I don't have the results of my ultrasound yet, but I should have them soon, hopefully. And then also, we paid to have Cooper's autism evaluation done here in where we live, instead of driving 5 hours away and having to wait longer. We opted to pay and have it done where we live. And so he went for that on December 13th, and he has been diagnosed with autism, and he is on the severe end is what they're telling me. I don't know all of the details because they kind of just wanted me to know so I wasn't wondering over the Christmas holidays, but they will have all of my paperwork and everything done, hi buddy, after the holiday season. But he also might be diagnosed with, I think it's called pica, but it could be pica or pica. It's where you eat things that you're not supposed to be eating, so like paper, rocks, wood, lint. Those are the things that Cooper eats. So those are the, it's just things that you're not supposed to eat. And she wants to double check the criteria because of his age. She's not sure if he fits the criteria because of his age. So she is going to look more into it, and we will also know if he's been diagnosed with that in the new year as well. And so that's kind of where we're at with all of the updates. I think there's a lot going on, and it's been a little hectic all right before Christmas. But I am happy that I have gotten some of my stuff done about my heart and know a little bit more about my heart along with Cooper, because now Cooper can get the help that he needs. So I'm happy about that. Oh, just 1 second, I'm gonna let the dog go. I don't even remember what I was saying, but there's been a lot going on. It's been very difficult. I don't want to go into, like I said, too many details because one, I don't need to be sharing that on here, and quite honestly, I'm not really ready to share with a lot of people. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. And yeah, I just wanted to give some kind of an update because I do know that I do share a lot of my life on here, mostly decor, not so much my life, but mostly decor. But I feel like this is a family to me, and I do want to share a little bit of like what's going on, and maybe why if I don't upload a video 1 week, you kind of know where I'm at with all of everything that's going on, so that you're not wondering like if I'm okay or anything like that. I am okay. I am taking all the steps that I need to take for my heart. I'm trying to grieve and everything with Cooper. I have applied for all of the, I just finished applying actually for all of the things, or like the program that he needs to get him like more speech therapy, and because I don't know if I've ever mentioned, but he is nonverbal. So I have applied for more resources in that sense. So he's gonna have more speech therapy and occupational therapy and early intervention. So now that he's got his formal diagnosis, he can, I can apply for more help in that area. So that's been done. So hopefully in the new year, he will have more resources. He is currently going to speech and occupational therapy, but because it's through Alberta Health Services and not through the, I think it's called FSCD, he only gets to do it like once a month or once every couple of months for OT and early intervention, and then speech she's kind of bending the rules a little bit and has seen him somewhat on a weekly basis, but not on a weekly basis. She does work with him a little bit more, but with this new program that I have applied for, he will get help with all 3 of those things weekly. So hopefully in the new year we will get approved for that, and he will have more resources, which I don't see why he wouldn't be approved, because the psychologist, I think that's what it was, that did his evaluation said he was on the severe end and is going to request the maximum amount of hours per week that she can for him, because she thinks that he needs it and will do well if he does get it. So hopefully we will do that. Just one second. Okay, Charlie, go. Back from letting my dog in. I always joke on this channel because every time I do like a sit down video or any video really for that matter, he it's like he knows and then he'll go to the door, bark to go out, and then a few minutes later he'll bark to come in. But it's funny because it's every time I turn on the camera that he does it. Anyways, maybe it's dog intuition, I don't know. He's like, okay, mom's busy, I'm gonna interrupt her. But anyways, my laundry is almost folded, so I'm just gonna finish folding this laundry and get it all situated, and then I'm going to share that recipe with you guys, just because my brother did love it and our whole family loves it too, so it will be a nice treat to have. Yeah, so I'm just gonna finish this up and I will see you in just a second to make that little treat. Okay, so these are the things that I use to make that treat. It is 1 bag of milk chocolate chips, 1 bag of the peanut butter chips, not the whole bag. I usually well, sometimes I use a half a bag. I just go to the consistency that I like, or the amount of chips I like. But what you do is you put them in, I crush them up and then I add them in. And then I also, once I'm done, I put them in cupcake liners and I will put them in the fridge to harden. And then after that, you can eat them. So I will lay a bunch of these out on cookie sheets because I find that the easiest way to do it. So I'll put it out on cookie sheets and then put them in the fridge to harden. So I'm just gonna melt these and I'll show you how I do it as I go.